The Jedi Guardian woke with a stir. Over and over it had been the same dream for years now. But now he understood it. He felt the approaching darkness of a tangible entity. He tucked away in a hammock high in the trees, a safety precaution against the nightly predators that awoke with the setting sun. The Guardian felt a throbbing pain in his sword hand. His palm was engraved with the design of his lightsaber hilt. He loosened his tight grip and tucked the weapon into his belt strap. With a slow turn, he looked down to the blackened earth below. This had been his responsibility for so many years. A botanist or a geologist would have been perplexed at the sight. From the Guardian's understanding, the blackened earth, which was surrounded by what looked like burnt logs, hints of durasteel and specks of obsidian, should have long decomposed and rusted. Yet they remained. It might have baffled scientists, but the Guardian knew it to be the residual effects of the dark side of the Force. The blackened earth was once a funeral pyre, the final resting place for Darth Vader. The Jedi attempted to stay as far away from its general vicinity as he could. Though he was hundreds of meters high in the trees, he could still sense the repulsive stench of the dark side's energy. But the Guardian knew his purpose. He was charged to protect and safeguard the pyre. Since he came here, he never ventured outside a few kilometers from its location. But his nightmares have been growing more intense. For the past few weeks, he perched himself just above the old pyre, wondering if his dreams were induced by his close proximity to such darkness. The Guardian was born well after the reign of the Galactic Empire, and he had only heard stories of the infamous Darth Vader. But if merely a lingering presence could cast off such a potent energy field, the Guardian could only imagine what it would have been like to know the Sith Lord in the flesh. He flinched. It was a second sting in the Force. The dark side. This one was far more violent than the one that had woke him before. It was time. Ben Solo finally rooted him out. Using the Force to augment himself, the Guardian hopped from one tree branch to another until he finally hit the forest floor. He knelt, knees and feet pressed into the earth. The Guardian furrowed his brow, cloaking himself in the pyre, undetectable by any other Force sensitive, so long as the Guardian maintained his concentration. In truth, he was not confident he could keep it up for long.